What's up, fatties? I'm Tae-marie, and I love food. That's right. I'm not hiding it. I'm not denying it. I absolutely love food. The texture, the smell, the look of it, of course, the taste of it. I love it. When it's an anniversary, go out to dinner. Birthday, go out to dinner. Family gets together, make dinner. Food is a staple in like every culture that has food, to you know what I'm saying. So I was supposed to make a video called Fat Traps and Other Mishaps about 3 weeks ago. I said tomorrow, and technically today is the tomorrow of yesterday, so it's still tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the bull crap. So I've been on and off to be honest. I've been on and off. I'll take 2 steps forward, then a step back, then maybe 3 steps forwards, then 4 steps back. Like I've been going constantly like that since I'm in my last video. It's been really hard, honestly. I hope I don't do that all video, but it's been really tough just because I'm the one who fall. The fat traps I'm about to discuss, they're the ones that I fall into time and time again. And I have to get myself out, or I use the support of other people to help me get out. And actually, I probably wouldn't even be making this videos if it wasn't for a YouTube friend of mine, and you know who you are, who left me a message and was like, "Hey, I noticed you haven't been making videos lately. I didn't know if you needed some motivation or if you just gave up or what, but I'm here for you. I'm doing going through the struggle too, so just let me know." And I was like, see, like for real, that really touched me. I don't know if you want me to put your name out there or not, but I could put a link if you would like, because he did inspire me to get back on here and make these videos. So thank you very much for that message. It really was a kick in the butt. Or like on cartoons when they want to be ready for a race and they're like, "I'm gonna be slow, I don't think I can do it," then a bee sting them in the booty, so like kind of like that. You're my bumblebee to my butt. Thanks. But anyways, let's just talk about it. Long overdue. Fat traps. The one that I've been stuck in the most is I'll start tomorrow. Now, I can say that after breakfast. Like it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I could have had egg whites, or I could have had, a bagel with eggs and steak and cheese dipped in syrup. And if I have that steak bagel, I'm like, you know what? I'll just let this day, I'll have whatever I want, and then tomorrow I'll start fresh and everything will be fine. But then tomorrow never comes. Just like what kind of happened with this video. So now all day I'm smashing whatever I want, because it's another fat trap. I might as well, since I had that steak bagel, I might as well, have this chicken salad croissant for lunch, and I might as well have a cupcake after that. I might as well have pop to drown it down. It's not like that. It's kind of like Forrest Gump when he just kept running. He was like, "Oh, I got that. I just kept running." Terrible impression, I know. But we kind of do that, but in a negative way. Anyways, in a negative way. We just keep, eating the things that we're not supposed to. So I keep doing that also. And I know I'm so guilty. Another fat trap is doing well in front of others. Like to your friends and family, you are just on it. You're working out like you're supposed to. You're eating only what you're supposed to. And that's it. But then as soon as it's just you in the refrigerator, mano y mano, that's another trap. Because even if everybody else around you thinks you're doing amazing and blah, 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 even if they don't see you putting the food in, they'll see you having to let your pants out, okay? So trust me, it's not worth it to have everybody else thinking that you're doing well if you're really not. Because yeah, you're the one who has to deal with it at the end of the day, and the beginning of the day, and the middle of the day. Me, I have to deal with my own. So that's another one. Also, if you have kids or if you have siblings or something like that, and they eat their plate, you ate already, but they're done, and they're like, I'm full. And you're like, and you shouldn't encourage your kids to clean their plate off, you know, because that habit is not easy to break. Okay, if I have a plate of food in front of me, it just doesn't feel right. Literally, it doesn't feel right if it's not cleaned off. Like, I be doing suction lips, like, I'm just playing. But I'm serious. I'm serious that it needs to be cleaned off. It's just something in me. Because I remember when I was a kid, you better finish all that. You better. I'm not blaming you for my size, mama, but no. And dad, you too. That's just how I was brought up. Because, you know, you don't want to waste food. You know, nobody has it like that. Or some people do. But we didn't have it like that to where we could just waste food and be like, oh, that's fine. You just put the rest of that sirloin steak in the trash. No, it wasn't like that. So, that's how I was raised. But my little brother and sister now, whenever I stay here, if they don't finish all of their food, I'll see it there, and I know I just got done eating, but they got some macaroni and cheese left, and I'm like, dang, I don't want to throw that away. So I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes I'll finish off that, you know, couple bites and throw their plate away if they, you know, and that's just greedy because I already know I'm satisfied. That's why I didn't get more food on my plate. So why take in that extra however many calories unnecessarily? Like, it's not even worth it, really. You know, it's just not. So that's another thing. Don't clean off anybody else's plate. If you have to clean your plate, hopefully you didn't have that much on it to begin with. Yeah, that's what I do. I just put a portion on there that's reasonable. So if I clean my plate off, that's fine because it was what I needed at the time. So yeah, that's another thing you have to watch out for. Also, the midnight monster. That's what I call it. That's when you do well all day. I'm talking all day. You were on it. You was like, no, I don't want that cupcake. Yes, give me those carrots. Hiya. But then as soon as midnight come around, you just got done watching, I don't know, the Colbert Report. What time they come on? Whatever. And then you just like, I just want a little snack. Just a little something. Maybe some of those oyster crackers, just a couple of them, or, you know. And you start off with this tiny snack in mind. But by the time you go downstairs, you come back up with a pack of ramen noodles heated up, with a sandwich and a napkin underneath, and a dang on fudge round. Like, anything that, I don't know what it is about the midnight hour. Maybe it's those commercials they be playing on TV, making you like, I want. And don't act like it's just me. Don't do it. Because they wouldn't play those commercials late at night unless they knew that it appealed to certain audiences. So, I'm just going to be honest. At midnight, and between about midnight and 2, that is when my willpower is so weak. I try. I'm like, oh, I just need to go to sleep and then I won't have to worry about eating. But here go the steps. And so, to help with that, I just keep healthy food like on deck. So if I really am like fiending and I just want something before, you know, just something to have, then I'll just have you know how in the grocery store, in the very front is all the candy and chips and pop. I do that reverse. Like, I'll have like apples and bananas and, you know, stuff like that in the front, so I can just reach for that and go on by my business with a little juicy apple or whatever. So that helps. But still, you know, it's just getting to that point in the first place for me that's the hardest. Like, just getting to that mindset where I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it for all this junk food. It's not worth it for all this fast food. It's not worth it for, you know, all these super sweet beverages. I have to get to that point because I'll flip-flop back and forth. Like I said, I'll be like, well, this won't hurt. That won't hurt. Another fat trap. Just because you have a handful of something, you think, okay, that's not going to make me gain a pound. No, it won't. But if you do it all day, yeah, it will. So, and I'm not trying to preach, trust me, because, you know, I wouldn't have all that if I was 100 proof on what I'm doing. But I'm living life just like you are. I'm, you know, doing things that I'm not beating myself up about it now, because you can't do that. Because I'm living my life, and it's going to go on every day, whether I do well one day, you know, calorically or not so well. I'm just living my life. But I would prefer to do it in a healthy way, because there's so many reasons why I should stay on my grind. Like, not even talking about, like, I'm really happy to be with whoever's watching and who's ever doing this with me. I'm really happy. But like, even besides that, I also have to worry about health issues. Like, you know, there's diabetes in my family, and heart failure in my family, and, you know, high cholesterol. There's so many different factors health wise, and then also I just feel better. I feel better, but no, I feel better when I lose. I feel better. I've never been skinny. I've never been, you know, pencil thin. But when I get down to like the low 20s, like, I'm serious. When I get down to like the low 20s in sizes, that's when I'm just like, oh shoot. And it's the crazy part, because I saw this thing on like MTV, or not MTV. I don't remember what it was, but it was this chick who was huge, and she was wearing like the tiniest outfit ever, kind of like this, I think. But she was confident enough to wear it because she used to be much more huge than she was. So she felt comfortable now to wear these things that she never in her life, you know, would have worn, just because she's smaller. And it was showing a perspective, like, from everybody else's point of view, it's just this huge woman in a little outfit, and they're like, what gave her the cojones to do something like that? But yeah, I guess I kind of do that kind of thing too. But this isn't, I'm never going to talk about this. This is a dress, by the way, and I'm not standing up because I'm wearing it with jeans right now. I might take a picture in it. You know what? I think this is going to be my gold dress. Like, because I mean, I fit it a certain way now, but I want to fit it a different certain way. So I'm going to make sure that I take pictures in this. Whenever I want to take my front, side, back pictures, I'm going to have this on. I need to dance. Oh my gosh, I haven't danced on here in so long. I forgot that I dance. I forgot that I love to dance. Well, not when I'm out and about. I remember then. But on YouTube, I forgot that I like to dance on YouTube. Well, I put that piece in. So, I'll dance. Give me a song. I'm so serious. Give me a song and I'll dance. I've been writing music. I haven't told you that because I haven't made a video in forever. Besides last night when I thought I was taking a picture and it was a video. But anyways, I've been writing music from my viola, which is kind of new for me. I used to do it back in you didn't see that. I used to do it back in school, but I stopped because I wasn't in school anymore. But it feels good to be back writing music. It's a process. I actually don't write it down. I just make little clips of it on what's this thing called? Photo booth. Make little clips of it, and then I add on it from there, so I don't have to write it down. But I'll play it for you when it's finished. I will definitely play you my original composition. This is like the longest video I have because there's just so much going on, and I didn't even touch everything. I touched some things, but I'm on it now. Just to make that clear, I might have a little mishaps, but I won't. Even if I have something that I really, really want, you know, if I want a cookie or something, I'm not gonna be like, oh, the day is ruined. No, I'd be like, okay. Even though I had that, like, I'm still do whatever I have to do for dinner. I'm not gonna, you know, turn around and have 3 double cheeseburgers just because I had that cookie earlier. I might as well. No, getting it together. Oh shoot, one more thing. Just because you have healthy food doesn't mean it balances out if you have, you know, like really, really highly calorically dense food. I hear that all the time. I don't do that, but I hear it all the time. It's like, well, I had that apple, so I can definitely have this cake. Well, you know, I had that spinach, so I definitely can have this pork chop. Do you think that the apple, like, absorbs the fat of the cake or something? And you good? Don't work that way. So, yeah. I just want to let you know that. And if you're doing good, if you're doing really good, you can see the results. Everybody else can see the results. That is not an excuse for going to people and shoving it down their throat. Like, they want to reach for a couple Skittles and you're like, Oh my God. Do you know how many calories are in Skittles? Oh my God. Don't do that. Because just because you're at a place where you feel comfortable and you're doing what you need to do doesn't mean you need to, criticize anybody else because they must not be ready yet. Obviously. That's a mishap I wanted to say. I forgot to mention that. Even when you're on your grind, doesn't mean you have to shove it down people's throat as well. Like if you say, "Hey, how you doing?" Somebody said it to you, you're like, "Oh, I'm doing good. I just got done 30 minutes of cardio, 30 minutes of swimming, 60 minutes of aerobic exercise. I ate my spinach, kale," and they didn't ask that. They just said, "How you doing?" Because you get real annoying real fast. That's all you do, think about, talk about. It makes it kind of hard for people to be around you. It's great to be motivated, but just in moderation, just, I don't talk about it in moderation, I guess. Man, this video is so long. I don't even know if I can upload it because it's over 15 minutes. So if it's uploads and you make it this far, thank you for watching so much. I appreciate that. They'll be shorter from now on since I don't plan on going months without seeing you. So muchas gracias. I appreciate you watching. Thank you again for the person who sent me that message that touched my soul. And you have a great day. Watch out for them fat traps and other mishaps. Now, if you're feeling my vibe, go ahead and click subscribe. Yeah. Peace out.